Let's take a look at some special dietary requirements. You will find that your guests are becoming increasingly health conscious and ethically conscious in their choice of food and their lifestyle as a whole. Some guests may not eat pork, others may not eat meat at all, and others may only eat fish. For this reason, you should know the different types of dietary requirements in order to prevent a guest from eating something that might be against their beliefs or religion, and to recommend dishes based on the guest's preferences. We'll be looking at vegetarianism, veganism, pescatarianism, kosher foods, halal foods, Hindi requirements, and Sikh requirements. Let's start with vegetarianism. Vegetarians eat vegetables, but no meat, including beef, pork, chicken, and fish. Vegetarians commonly do eat other foods that come from animals, such as milk and eggs. Now, let's look at veganism. Vegans eat no meat, poultry, or fish, and also eat no animal products, including milk, eggs, and cheese. Next, pescatarianism. Pescatarians don't eat meat, such as red meat or poultry, but they do eat fish. Let's look at kosher foods. Foods that are allowed under Jewish dietary law are called kosher foods. Foods that are not kosher include pork, hare, lobster, and crab, and foods that mix dairy and meat, such as cheeseburgers. Next, halal food. Halal foods are foods that are allowed under Islamic law. Non-halal foods include pork, blood, alcohol, and animals not slaughtered according to Islamic law. Next, let's look at some Hindi dietary requirements. Your Hindi guests will most likely not eat beef and often don't eat pork. Finally, let's look at some Sikh dietary requirements. Sikh guests often don't eat beef or pork, and some will be vegetarian. Sikhs also don't eat halal meats. So to recap, the dietary requirements we looked at are vegetarianism, veganism, pescatarianism, kosher foods, halal foods, Hindi requirements, and Sikh requirements. Let's do a quick practical example to see how much you remember. Have a look at the following 5 menu items: pasta with bacon and cream, fillet steak with a cheese sauce, chicken in a red wine sauce, crab cakes, and green salad with butternut and beetroot. Which of these would you recommend to a vegan guest? Well done if you said the green salad. There is no meat in that dish. And which dishes on the list are not kosher? The pasta is not kosher because it contains pork. The crab meat in the crab cakes are also not kosher. Well done if you noticed these 2 dishes. And a special well done if you noticed that the fillet steak with the cheese sauce would also not be kosher, since it combines dairy, cheese, and meat. Good luck tailoring your menu recommendations for different dietary requirements.